If you guys are looking for chaos and an absolute bang of a game, you've come to the right place. In this game, we've got an 8v8 on this beautiful map. Plenty metal extractors to enjoy. Just like that like and subscribe button so we can boost it through the algorithm. I greatly appreciate the support. And I hope this video also just makes your day a little bit better. Let's get right down into it, boys. Each team spawns on each flank, looking to dominate the respective side. Their goal: to control the center of the map, get all the metal extractors under their domain so they can skyrocket their economy. And while the map is continuing to develop, each team is trying to get scouts across to look for a bit of poke and prod damage. This is what separates the pros from the noobs. Denying this early game damage is critical to your team's success, not only for yourself, but also plugging your teammates' holes. As sometimes in this game, your teammates will go full greed mode and not even build a single unit in the first couple of minutes. So you gotta make sure you're locked in and prevent any leakages across the map. Anyway, let's introduce our top ranked player, the Fiddler 112. On the top side, you're going to be opening up Cortex vehicles, a staple of the Fiddler. And now let's introduce his opponent, the man he has to carry against, Stud FFS, an Armada bot enjoyer. Chat, I would love to hear your opinion. Who do you like more, Cortex or Armada? Your boy? I love Armada, fast, mobile, and precise. Cortex to me is a little slow, lumbering, but their tier 2, in my opinion, is really fun to mess around with as they have a lot of options. But something I've noticed still in a game like Beyond All Reason is the fact that everyone loves bots way more than vehicles. Even on a map like this that is flatter than the Earth, everyone still always chooses to run bots. Maybe they just like to reclaim from the res bots here, as we see the Lazarus deforming the Amazon. I guess when it comes to winning, even the robots will resort to destroying the Earth. For victory, there is no cost too great, the clankers say. As the map continues to develop, both sides are looking to still get some early game chip damage. We see another run by coming through. The Fiddler, with a 5 squadron of rovers, getting a nice bit of damage there. 1 metal extractor and 1 radar. Going to be denying some vision in this early game, but the rovers, they're still looking for more damage. This early damage is crucial because each metal extractor that you can snipe actually drastically slows down your opponent's economy. It might not seem like a lot, it's only 1 metal node, but in reality, it can really hurt and send you back to the Shadow Realm in terms of your economy. Right now we see another run by from Fiddler here. Lights out for our boy in brown, getting absolutely clowned on as those rovers escape with just 1 remaining, and it's still going to look to do some damage. But I think over the course of the next couple minutes that will be cleaned up. Let's take a moment to zoom down to Slick Like Vic, as he has a bit of a run by coming our way. 5 incisors with 1 rover. He's looking to do a bit of cheeky damage. But the clanker here, looking to deny it with his turret coming online, paired with his boy XMF, denying that push, shutting it down. That's teamwork at its finest. Something you've also will generally see is people like to open with bots, the early res bots that we see right now, still deforesting the Amazon. Good man. But he'll put a forward vehicle lab. This is because vehicles are generally better at the more turtle style of play. When you get to the front line, vehicles have more cost efficient units, such as the Whistlers or the Janices that shoot out 2 massive rockets that have ginormous poke damage. They're very strong because if you can get away from shooting and retreating, Janices can trade so well it feels illegal. As the map continues to develop, each side has gone to the respective choke point. Let's take a moment to go to the top of the map, as there is about to be a massive battle. But before we get there, the southern flank is getting absolutely cooked as XMF puts the pedal to the metal and just lost his entire army for basically free. That's what I call a 5-star charity donations. As the southern flank is basically cooked now, let's head to the northern side. Fiddler, going for a bit of his own cheeky run by. 8 incisors, 4 stoots. A quite strong army composition. He's just looking to poke and prod, doesn't want to lose his units yet, as he believes they are still too close to his opponent's side. Remember, in this game, when something dies, you do have to reclaim its body, as it leaves behind 60 to 70% of its total cost. Translation, one bad push could mean the end of the game for your team. This is why micro positioning and choosing when and where to take fights separates the pros from the noobs drastically. But spaghetti and pasta, they're looking to become one. But let's be honest, they're both pasta in their own respective ways. Personally, I'm a macaroni guy. I love the cheese. Just like in RTS, choosing your opponent is so fun. But these D-guns are absolutely beautiful from spaghetti. Mamma mia! This man just absolutely shredded down Red's army, leaving nothing but dust and despair. The northern flank is looking cooked for Red team as well. Boys, we got a seesaw in our hand. The northern flank, heavy in favor of blue, as the Fiddler is looking to put the pedal to the metal and not relent on this aggression. When you're in this position, and beyond all reason, you have 2 major options. 1, push in and look to do more damage. You can claim territory, claim metal, or you can go eco and go to tier 2. The decision is always very difficult, as each of them has their own perks. Tier 2, in my opinion, is less gambly than the tier 1 push. But if you can get a good push, like the Fiddler is right now, you could end the game in a moment's notice, and that's what he's looking to do. His dude's still pushing forward, but he's getting too close to the Red team's factory, as this pounder is taking him to pound down. Help him, step bro, he is stuck. As a few stoots are looking to dive straight in. Right now there's no defenses here, and they're looking to raise the base. This man thought he was building a home, but in reality, building a graveyard, as this man just lost everything. He's about to be living in a tin can under the rocks, as the northern flank has been absolutely cooked. Let's head down to the southern flank, where Jade Moon has been losing a vast majority of his ground. But the reason? He went for a quick tier 2 transition. Now it's time to see if it can pay off. My opinion, I think it's going to pay off really nicely. But hold the phone. The shurikens, the air is coming in, looking to stun down the tier 2. Where is Blue's air? It's coming. He is not eating Cheeto dust. The air player is in fact playing the game, cleaning up those shurikens with ease. The hounds, forced to retreat, shelling away, while looking to do devastating damage. Tier 1 versus tier 2. Tier 2 is just much stronger, faster, deals more damage, and just has higher mobility overall. It's like that guy she tells you not to worry about. Trust me, bro, you gotta worry. We just had a commander getting sniped from XMF here. Good news. It looks like Vic can't contest the corpse, meaning he just gave a charitable donation of 1.2k over to blue team. He's gonna look to reclaim that and get that medal into bank. Problem is, looks like Vic doesn't like that. He might look to D-gun this or to get the reclaim himself. The choice is his. He's getting close, thinking about it. D-gun goes off. Incisors fall. The corpse goes up in flames, and that's going to be the end of the fight. The southern flank starting to slow down to a halt, as both teams don't really want to overextend. It's like Vic has a massive turret up called the Warden. If any unit gets in range of this, they will pretty much get melted down into scrap metal. Except if the commander can die and leash the destruction of the Warden. Another commander falls, they're popping like flies. and the warden gets outranged, meaning Slick Like Vic's defenses have crumbled down. There is nothing that remains now. All he has to do is look to push in, get some more damage, poke and prod. The blitzes flying in, but this could be the throw of the century, as those blitzes did not have the support they needed to get the damage. That looked like a massive throw, but they're right now fighting over the field. Whoever can reclaim this will have a massive advantage. As 2,000 metal on the front lines, that's what I call free real estate. And it looks like Orange is looking to reclaim it. But as the map has continued to develop, let's look what the tier 2 has been doing for each side. Jade Moon has no tier 2 metal extractors yet. This could be a massive problem if his opponent, Ron Morris, has. He already has 3. Going for his 4th one. Translation, this puts Jade Moon on a timer. These tier 2 metal extractors are worth 4 times of one tier 1, meaning that these 2 metal extractors is giving Rowan Morris more economy per second than Jade Moon's entire stock. This could lead to his downfall. So that economy is starting to fall behind, and we see in the top right hand of our screen, the economy is basically even. But one wrong battle, one wrong move can definitely set that astray. Take a moment to zoom out and look at the map as we have a massive bombing run coming in. This could be the deciding factor. Their target, Advanced Geo. Didn't get the connection. Commanders falling left and right. Our attention has to be focused on the bombers, as these things are looking to rain hell from above. Massive bombs connect, decimating. Watch me do this. Boom goes the dynamite. The geothermal goes up in flames, and the bombers are leaving nothing but tombstones from behind. Where is the air? Where is the answer? We do not have it. Red was looking to dominate the southern while holding the north, but the bombing run has opened up a whole new can of worms as they don't stop going. There's just no answer. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm baffled. The game was completely even. I would even say slightly in favor of Red across the board. And one bombing run, one play from one man has changed the complete tide of war. This is terrible. Red needs to lock it in. They need their air player to wake up. I just don't think he's coming. There's nothing to answer it.
Destroyed.
Air is now just online for Slick Like Vic, but he only has one fighter, one lone wolf. It's not enough. He's already dead, chat. He's already dead. Someone call an ambulance for Red Team. They're gonna need it after this trauma. The bombs are beautiful. The destruction is magnificent. The chaos is what every man could ask for.
Commander
and the worst part is, Red had the southern flank completely won. Rowan Morris dominated Jade Moon. He was all but dead. Same with XMF and Battle Clanker. I believe the southern flank was all but over, and Red was holding the middle so strong. But with one air player, with one decision, one blew the game. An absolute masterclass in air superiority. This is why you always need to have one player on air. I'm not sure if someone lost their air in a bad fight, overextended, or what exactly happened. All I can tell you is these bombers solo won the game. With that, boys,
Commander,
Red Team forfeits. Absolutely traumatized from one unit, the bomber. If you guys enjoyed the video, it means a lot to me. Like that and subscribe. With that, hope you guys all